Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 48 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we are talking about comparisons, comparing ourselves to other people or other things or other anything, comparing ourselves to what we consider the competition in any area or aspect of our life. We're also going to talk about power moves, power poses, walking with intention, dressing for success, things that build our confidence, because confidence is something that we need to be working on all the time, right? We're either building our confidence and becoming a better version of ourselves, or we're letting things chip away at who we are and actually negatively impact our journey. And if we focus on our journey and who we uniquely are, comparisons become irrelevant, right? There is only one you. There's only one me, that's for sure. And there's only one of every other person on the planet. It's amazing. We're just like snowflakes, all different, which seems amazing that that's even possible, but it absolutely positively is. Why? Because even if we have a doppelganger and we look like someone, and I get accused of that a lot. Oh, you look just like my friend Jane or my friend Karen or my friend Sally, whatever it is. But I've gotten that my entire life. But even if we look alike, we're totally different. We've had different experiences. We're probably different ages, etc. So how do we make sure that we're not comparing ourselves to others? And we all fall prey to this sometimes. I remember when I first came online, I spent more time and energy until I self-reflected and realized, oh my God, I'm spending more time and energy seeing what other people are doing. And I wasn't consciously comparing myself to them. I was doing research to figure out what works and what doesn't work. But really, I was looking at all of these success stories and thinking, oh my God, I haven't done this yet. Well, many of them had been online for 10 years when I first came onto the internet. Many of them, I'd watched their journeys for a decade and all of the things that they'd been through and realized that it takes a lot to create the life that we want. But only we can do that. Only we can live our own journey and make decisions and choices for ourselves and do different strategies and techniques that work for us that may or may not work for other people, just like their strategies may or may not work for you or me. So I don't know who said it. It goes around the internet every once in a while, but it says, comparison is the thief of joy. And I absolutely positively think that that is so true. If we are ever comparing ourselves to anybody else about anything and being envious or jealous, that just hurts us. It doesn't hurt them. They're already successful. They've already got the thing that we say that we want. So instead of using it as a way to feel bad, why don't we use it as a way to say, hey, if Jackie did it, I can certainly do it, right? If Tony does it and is successful at it, then that's proof positive that I can do it too. And so instead of using them as comparison, use them as motivation and driver and inspiration to create the vision you want. So let's talk about some of these power moves, power poses, for example. A power pose is like the Superman pose, and we use it when we want to build our confidence before heading into a stressful situation. Say you have to give a presentation in your job or at work or to your company. Well, you probably want to take a couple of seconds. And I learned this from Tony Robbins. I don't even remember, probably back in the 1980s, that before you do a presentation, before you do a speech, which for most of us is stressful, you need to do something to get up your energy and get your confidence up. And so he talks a lot about power moves, and he has this weird power move thing that he does and pounds his chest and things like that. I actually created my own power move a long, long time ago for when I'm going to speak to a group or speak in front of and do a presentation. And mine is uniquely weird in mine, but it gets my energy up. And it does not include the Superman pose, but I might try adding that in the beginning or somewhere, because I think it's really a powerful tool to get us in a state to present in the way and to come and show up in a confident way, knowing that what we have to say is important. So what the heck is it? The power pose is standing up straight, hands on your hips, chest out, head up, breathing and visualizing yourself successfully performing the activity. So you think of Superman pose. You know, Superman's always up and looking around, sticking out his chest. And that's the power pose. Another thing that we need to do and can do is intentional movements. And again, before a presentation, you figure out this weird, it's like athletes do it and pitchers do it. And I guess they're athletes. Olympians do it. They all have a little thing that they do before they do their routine or before they participate in their event. It's and most people wouldn't even notice it. If you're not looking for it, you wouldn't notice it. But once in a while you get caught backstage doing it, and people are like, what the heck is she doing? Or he doing? And that is just our way, which I love that Tony Robbins shared his, because, and I'm sure his changes over time too and over the decades, but it gave me permission to create my own, and I don't care what other people think. It gives me confidence. It gets my energy up. I do it. So whatever they think, who cares? People will love us or hate us, and they say there's no money in between, and that's absolutely true. So dressing for success. So walking with intention is an example of intentional movement. When you're out for a walk, do you just put your head down and be all sad and glum? Or do you walk with intention? Do you walk with longer strides, with deliberate steps, with confidence? Do you look up and look around yourself, experience the beautiful world that's around us, look people in the eye, say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is, and interact and engage with the world around you? Are you present when you're walking with intention? Yes. Guess what? They've done all kinds of studies, and when people show confidence, walk with intention, are not on their cell phones and things, they're less likely to be the victims of a crime. Dress for success. We need to wear clothes and colors and outfits that make us feel confident and strong, or whatever it is that we want to feel for any given day. I should share some secrets with how I pick out what I'm going to wear, which is really random every single day when I do my videos. Sometimes I feel more confident than others. Some colors I feel more confident than others. Sometimes I just pick a color and then I find a shirt or something that's that color because that's the color mood I'm in the morning. But we want to dress for success. We want to dress for the occasion. We want to wear clothes that fit us well, not that are too tight or too huge, because we don't feel as confident when we're not in clothes that fit. Again, we want to choose colors that make us feel empowered, right? I don't wear a lot of gray, as I'm wearing gray today, because I don't like the color gray. To me, gray is like a wishy-washy in the middle of the road color that hasn't really committed to being black or white. Maybe that's the first time I've said that, so that's pretty funny coming out of my mouth. But I probably don't look very good in gray, so I don't wear a lot of gray as a color. I do wear a lot of white. I wear a lot of black. White in the summer, black whenever. Black is always a super neutral color. It looks pretty good on almost everybody. So I like black. To me, black is a power color. It's also the absorption of all other colors. So when I suck stuff in, I like to wear black. When I want to reflect things back, if I'm coaching or consulting, I usually wear a white or lighter color because that is the reflection back of what I am receiving. All colors have meanings. It's a really fascinating study of colors, if that's something you're interested in. The reason we want to do these things, power poses, a routine before we speak, or a power move, or dressing for success, is because we want to enjoy our unique journey. If we focus on who we are and that each of us have our own journey and our own purpose here, and only we can fulfill that journey or purpose, because nobody else can live our life for us, we will get this mindset shift that goes from not being confident to being confident. And when we embrace our own path, we realize there's absolutely no comparison. Nobody is going to have the same exact journey that we do. Nobody in the billions of people that have already lived and the billions of people that live right now is going to have the exact journey and experience that you do. They're just not. Even group coaching programs or even, movements, everybody's experience within that movement is different than yours. And when we embrace that and know that, it helps us to look at things from a much more positive, solution-focused light. So let's think of some challenges for today. What's something that we could do to incorporate any of these things into our life? We could walk with intention everywhere we go today. If you're getting up and going to the bathroom in your home office, walk with intention to the bathroom. If you're going to get on a Zoom call, stand in Superman pose for 2 minutes before the Zoom call. Or if you're doing whatever it is that you do, if you're going into a meeting, a staff meeting, do the Superman pose in your office before you go. Or job interviews. If you do that, test it out today. I challenge you to test that out today. That one thing. Do the Superman pose for 2 minutes before you go into a situation that usually you feel less than 100% capable and confident in, and see if it doesn't make a difference. You will enter the room differently. You will show up differently. People will feel the change in your energy and treat you differently. I challenge you to try that today. Otherwise, dress in a way that makes you feel awesome today, right? I used to say every day I'd spin around, I'd say, I feel awesome outside of my old house because I lived out in the country and I could get away with it and no one thought I was crazy. They never saw me doing it live or in person anyway. My neighbors were usually gone to work by the time I did it. But I would start every week that way. Every week reminding myself, I feel awesome. And I don't know why I spun in a circle because it was fun and it gave me energy. Unless it made me dizzy and then I would maybe fall down. I only fell down once. So that's some challenges for today. I would love to know any questions, comments, concerns you have about this topic, comparing yourself to others. And don't beat yourself up if you do it once in a while because we all absolutely do. I still do. I still will catch myself rolling through somebody's offer or stream or something online and saying, oh my gosh, why am I not doing that? Or why haven't I done that yet? We learned that yesterday. Have a great day. If I can help you, ask. Otherwise, I will be with you tomorrow.